Asheville-based blues, jazz, and soul guitar player. I'm looking forward to coming out to Asheville Guitar Bar on Friday night and playing with Mr. Jimmy and friends. I was a monk for 8 years. My name, Adi Purushadass, is a Sanskrit name given to me by my guru in 1996 when I was initiated as a monk. So I'm just Adi the monk. I used that name when I boxed before. I won the Tough Man Championship here in Asheville, North Carolina. I used the name The Monk. And just Adi the Monk is who I am. Hubert Sumlin was the primary guitar player and sideman for the legendary Howlin' Wolf. So everybody knows Howlin' Wolf. A lot of people don't know how significant Hubert Sumlin was to his music and to his life, to his performance. Hubert Sumlin was a big deal. So when I learned that as a guitar player, I was really interested to know all about Hubert. I had a sweet relationship with Hubert Sumlin via mail. And I wrote him a letter when I was 14 years old, and he wrote me back a nice, long, handwritten letter. Very sweet, and just saying, play hard and be the best it is, and who knows, one day maybe we will play together. He invited me to one of his shows, but I wasn't really able to make it. But he was just very kind to me, sent me an autograph picture, and it was just a hero of mine in my early days. Martial arts has just been another side of myself, another part of what I do. I've always loved martial arts since I was a little kid, and I've trained here and there in different disciplines over the years. I teach Filipino martial arts, so I've had a few schools here in Asheville, and we did all kinds of martial arts, even competitive in boxing and mixed martial arts. But my specialty is Filipino eskrima, so Filipino traditional weaponry, sticks, knives, blades. The last record that I put out was called Soul of the Earth, and like a lot of people when they make records, it's intended to be the greatest, ultimate work of art, just my masterpiece, and I definitely felt like that when I released it. And that's good. That's what it takes to be able to release it. It was my 4th release. I do feel like everyone got better. On Soul of the Earth, which was my 2020 release, I played all of the instruments except for drums. I'm just naturally sort of a regimented or disciplined person, so that really made it natural for me to be a monk, to have that regimented lifestyle. And I was even running training programs to train other monks. 3-month training program, and then having a martial arts school. There's a lot of the same. And then running my music business the way that I do now, trying to be as professional and punctual as possible. My musical philosophy is music, that sound vibration, is expression of the self. So we should try to express the truth in the highest way possible, in the purest way possible. So I'm trying to come across as clean and true and pure. I love improvisation. It's actually all I want to do. I could improvise all the time if I could just do that. And that is largely what I do as Adi the Monk. I just do a lot of improvisation. I'm cool with that. And I love getting on the congas. Probably my next album is just going to start with a layer of congas on all the tracks. And then I'll play bass one day and put bass lines down and just build up the album like that. I love my congas. I also do kirtan, so chanting mantras, chanting Hare Krishna by myself or with friends or family. And for that I play Indian instruments, two-headed mridanga drum, the harmonium, which is like an accordion, and then kartals, the hand cymbals. So I'll play some of those Indian instruments. Oh, I learned so much playing on the streets for a few summers here in Asheville. I created a lot of music. Basically, my whole first album, Adi, The Origin, that was all written out on the street. I made little basic loops, and then I would jam out on the street to them for hours. And so I just developed all of these melodic patterns and structures, and that became pretty much my first album. It was all written out on the street. Blues is the crying out of the heart. It's a yearning for solace, to the soul. It's, blues means we are suffering here, but when we cry out, then it's beautiful. Everything's all right.